Welcome, everyone. It's a pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the biggest industry forum ever.
I do want to take a minute to commend all the organizers on their absolutely stellar efforts to bring this event to us all virtually. This year we have more than 120 leaders from academia, NGOs, government, private sector, and other areas, representing 25 countries over 5 continents.
Innovation and impact are often very closely linked. And I think from an education perspective, it's really important that we nurture the next generation of engineers, innovators, and global citizens.
And hats off to you all for all that you do to encourage engineering. And it's so important that organisations such as you exist, for businesses such as mine and many other industrial companies. We absolutely depend on institutions such as those on the call today.
Do you agree with what we found? And I'll maybe just let any of the panelists come in as you'd like to, that would be fine.
I love what is presented in front of us. I think this completely shows us what is needed for an innovator or a student. I come from a biomedical engineering background, so when I see technical skills and then surrounding it is all of these real life soft skills, I think that is absolutely critical.
In our program at RS Components, we're looking at, like I say, the full spectrum from the technical skills all the way through to soft skills.
Paying attention to the fact that some students are so narrowly focused on starting a business that they don't really see this from a larger perspective. What we need to do is help them find a balance. Only 2% of entrepreneurs actually make it. Creating bridge programs that pair students with startups where they have some prep training, spend 3 or 4 weeks at 3 or 4 different startups. Making sure that through all of these things we use industry partners, alumni mentoring, job shadowing, teamwork, collaboration, interdisciplinary groups. Some people are doing this, other institutions not so much.
Finally, the last category is what I consider to be part of the build a better world, and the issue of access and equalization and the building of authentic global collaboration, more so than just projects and things, but having people in less privileged countries experience education in a meaningful way in more developed places, and the reverse is just as important. Having people like my children visit places that they never would have before.